Good afternoon. This is Lori Sign with Skag School of Pharmacy Career Services. I am coming to you today to talk about the 10-day Handshake Challenge. And we have been doing this for the last few days. We are in day 7, and the purpose is to kick off your career future with a simple challenge, really to spread it out over the course of 10 days and take completing our profile in Handshake step by step. So each day we talk about a specific action item or a to-do where you will just spend a couple minutes of completing that action item, and then I'm also going to give you an added value item, something that digs a little bit deeper, gives some more information, and serves as an extra piece to help you really get prepared for completing your Handshake profile and your career future. So today we are talking about a headshot versus a selfie. Really how to add in this picture into your profile. And what we encourage you to do is that if you can have a professional take your photo, that would be the ideal situation, because it's really going to meet all the specs that you're looking for. It's going to be professional, and it's going to represent your professional self on your Handshake profile when potential employers are viewing your profile or when you are connecting to peers across the country. Everything that I share today is going to be very specific to Handshake, but you can use it to transfer this exact same information over to what you would want to have in your LinkedIn profile, or what you would want to add into your Outlook picture and image that pulls up when you send emails. So any type of communication that is being sent to others about your work and your professional self, you want to put it at the highest professional image that you want to portray, so while being authentic to who you are. So we will talk about this headshot versus selfie. And the action item today is to add in this headshot into your profile. So you'll simply go into your profile, and there's a pencil next to the picture icon, and you'll select that pencil icon to edit and upload your photo. A photo can help really just put a face to your name. And again, this is very useful if you've made a connection with a recruiter through Handshake, through LinkedIn, or another connection, a peer across the country, so that they can now connect your work experiences to who you are. So this is just an image of myself as an example that will show you this professional headshot. So what are some pieces that you really want to take away in choosing your professional image? So you want to have selected a background that is representative of, again, your professional self. I would refrain from having background images of anything that's super personal. So I know that right now during COVID time, we are in our homes, and it might be a little bit tough to get a backdrop that you're really loving, but a natural nature backdrop might be well suited for you. That you could do. You could potentially put up like a sheet or some type of very conservative type of background. What you would want to refrain from is having, posters, images of, your family members and things like that in the background, because again, you want the focus to be on you, where they can easily identify you to your prior conversation or to your professional self. You also want to aim for a picture that is only you in that photo. A lot of times, I know myself included, when I was trying to find a selfie that I could show you, I had a hard time not having family members in pictures, because I just don't take a lot of selfies that would kind of cover all the specs that I'm looking for. But you really want to look for a picture that's only you, and not have those family members and friends in there. Otherwise, it's going to be hard for people who don't know you very well to determine which person in that picture is you. You want to have just your head and shoulders. This will ensure that you're close enough to, in the image where the individual will be able to see your facial features and really determine that it is you. Again, that you're recognizable. And if you're too far away and it's maybe a whole body shot, that might be too hard for people to identify that it is you. So that you want to have, just your head and shoulders in this picture. And you really want to have, just all the very welcoming and inviting kind of nonverbal cues going on. So you want to have your genuine smile. That might means that you might have a little bit of crinkle around the eyes to show this very inviting and warm picture of you. You want to be able to have it so that it doesn't look like you're a floating head, right? So if you're only getting your neck and head, sometimes that depending upon the position of how the photo is arranged, that can sometimes look like a floating head, and you want to steer away from that. So head and shoulders is what I recommend. You want to make sure that it is up to date. Again, that you're recognizable. Oftentimes, especially with these professional photos, they sometimes can cost some money. So we have a professional photo for 5+ years, and if you've changed considerably in that time, then I would recommend having an up-to-date photo. Be aware of your lighting. This is really critical and this is even true when you are doing like a Zoom or some type of remote platform where you have proper lighting so people can see you okay. So this is true for photos and in-person virtual settings, where I would recommend to have the window in front of you, not in back of you. If the window is in back and you don't have any lighting coming from the front, you're going to appear as a shadow, and people will not be able to see your facial features as well. So make sure that window or some natural lighting, ideally, is in front of you, or maybe you have a lamp that you could use to put that in front of you, so that really you're getting the best lighting for the picture that people can see your features. You want to make sure that you have a solid pixel count, a good pixel count, so that it's not too grainy. So even a lot of phones at this point, some smartphones have excellent cameras where you could use those cameras to take pictures. And then you just want to make sure that you're feeling like $1 million in that picture, that you are, maybe have the clothes on that are, again, representing who you are, being authentic, your hair is done the way you like it, and to make sure that you are representing yourself exactly of how you would in person. And so I did a selfie. Again, I don't have a lot of selfies out there, but I just had a family member take a picture of me just yesterday with some natural lighting around. It was in the house, but just opened up the windows. I used some of the features on my phone for studio lighting. I used kind of that portrait option that some cameras come with. And you're just taking a picture, again, with all of these elements in mind for the best picture. So you can absolutely do a selfie to upload into your Handshake profile if you do not have a professional that can take that for you. Just follow some of these basic guidelines, make sure that you're feeling great about where you're at and what you have on and the way that you're looking, so that you can portray yourself the way that you want to. Okay, so I appreciate you being here for day 7. We are wrapping up, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 8 of the 10-day Handshake Challenge. Take care, everyone. Bye.